Hey guys, welcome to Bugs Bunny and Taz Time Busters, the sequel.
Hey.
Taz, the sequel to Lost in Time.
Hey!
Lost in Time could easily be a movie title. Now that I think about it, I don't know if it is of any kind of movie. But so last year we took a look at this game. We're gonna overwrite that save file this time. Turn down the music. Okay. Wow. How nice! It already turned it down for me. Panel display. We'll find out what that does.
Hey!
I think that always shows your panel. I'm gonna give Bugs a little time here to talk about stuff and see what happens, like Taz spinning in the background.
What's up, Doc?
Yeah. There's something he says, which kind of dates things a little. Now let's take this time out.
What's up, Doc?
Okay. Let's take the time out to notice the differences. Maybe you can hear them. The sound effects for Bugs are a little less, a little detailed. The developers did change up a few things for the sequel. So the sound effect there a little more detailed, and Bugs' eyes, or pupils. I know this is like really fine detail. They're actually kind of like a gradient now. And things are a little bit more detailed now. I think Bugs also has like hair on his face, like separate strands of hair or something. I want Bugs to say something because I know he says it.
What's up, Doc? Hey, nice TV set.
Whatever. I'll get it later. I'll insert a clip of him saying, nice television set. That's what he says.
Granny time, huh? Poor thing's got pests. Hello, ma'am. Daffy Duck, better than a shoe, exterminators. I believe you're in need of our A1 super duper pest removal services.
I'm also in need of a tissue. Oh, please come in, come in. I've been having trouble with this monster for a while now. But this time it's gone too far. I must get rid of it before an accident happens.
All right now, sister. If you'll just point me in the direction of this menacing little fellow, I'll take care of him lickety-split.
Well, he's quite a devilish little monster. And what with all this machinery around here, I have to be very careful. Now, the last time I saw the little scamp, it was around here somewhere. Ew, no. It's over here. That horrible creature is over here. Quick!
What?
Quick! It's up there! Get rid of this horrible beast before it hurts my poor little pets.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm on the case.
That's precisely why I am worried.
Hold it right there, bub. Gotcha!
Ew.
Okay, this is gonna cost you extra. I must be dreaming. But if I'm not, I'm rich. What's this? Someone's already trying to horn in on my riches.
Ouch! Hey, what's going on? There's somebody living down here, you know.
Hey, excuse me. What's up, Doc? Hello? Can you please tell me... Pardon me, sir. Would you be so kind? Did you ever have one of those days when you felt invisible? Excuse me, Doc. Can you help me with this? Hey, stop it! Wait, stop! The suspense is killing me. I just gotta know where everybody's going in such a hurry.
Well, hello. Don't you look like a nice little bunny rabbit? Would you like to help me?
Well,
Of course you would. Come with me.
Listen, lady, I'd love to help you, but...
Well, of course you love to help. That's the kind of rabbit you are. Warm, generous, giving.
I can't disagree.
Now, I had the misfortune to hire an exterminator who turned out to be nothing more than a silly, goofy Daffy.
Duck.
Oh, you know him. Well, anyway, he accidentally broke the time regulator, thereby disrupting time. During the explosion, he was hurled somewhere into another dimension with a time gem. This precious stone is the core of the time regulator. Oh, we must find that duck and recover the time gem.
Yes, but...
One more thing. We must also collect the precious gears of the time regulator. In the accident, they were scattered everywhere throughout time. The more gears we collect, the more stable the regulator will get. Do you understand?
What's this we business?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say we? Oh, silly me.
Whew, that's better.
Oh, no. Me, I can't go. Unfortunately, I must stay here to stabilize the time regulator as best as I can. But don't worry, my precious pet Tasmanian devil will go with you.
I think I'd rather go alone.
Oh, Granny's going to miss her little Tazzy boy. Yes, she is.
Oh, brother.
No. We mustn't eat the rabbit.
Yeah, don't eat the rabbit.
Okay, so there's the plot, basically. That's the entire plot. And I think we might know who was after Daffy at the very end when he got teleported through time. If you know voices of characters in Bugs Bunny and Looney Tunes, we've already done Lost in Time, so that gives you a hint. Granwich. This is also that's also a pun of a Greenwich, you know, meantime, GMT. Now we're getting showed all the eras. Part of the plot is it's just kind of new, actually. There's nothing like this in the cartoons, obviously. But for some reason, there's 4 different areas for each time period. It's kind of what it goes with.
Okay, Mr. Bunny Rabbit, time to go. Your first objective is quite simple. Go get 10 gears scattered around here in this area. They are essential to open the Aztec era, your first destination.
Do I have to press right?
At this point of the game, help or hints are available. Just locate and touch my little Tweety bird, and I'll get there immediately to give you a hand.
I do.
Search and listen carefully. Oh, I almost forgot an essential item. Here, take this. This is a magic mirror. It'll be very useful during your time escapade. The mirror holder controls the camera. It is particularly useful if your friend gets out of your sight or gets too far. You can magically bring him back using the mirror. Watch the mirror icon to know who's holding it. It's also possible to change the camera control by using the swap command. That's it for now. Goodbye.
Mate? Are you Australian, Granny? Goodbye. So that's a weird thing. You have to actually, the interactive cutscenes, you have to actually, yes, interesting technology of the 2000 era. And the first thing I want to do is swim, apparently. Bugs can swim now. Holy crap. That's new. he can't swim without a swimming cap, because it seems like in the cartoons, every time he tries to swim, he always wants a swimming cap, which makes sense. He has big ears. He probably wouldn't want to get water in them.
Time for a bath.
Thank goodness.
Just kidding. It requires more than swimming abilities to explore underwater sights. You must also know how to dive. All right, try it now. Jump into the water.
Over here! Come over here!
I will talk to all the characters if there's an opportunity to. I've never really asked you guys if you want to do that. No. Now about the eyes again. The white part actually has a gradient on them too. It's just the fine details that makes this game a little different, including Bugs' running animation. It's a little bit more different.
Here, you must jump and hang on to the ledges. Remember that Bugs jumps higher than Taz, okay? Now, first, get close to the ledge, and then jump in its direction.
You know, that doesn't make any more sense because I've already went through all this when we did, it doesn't really work how you think it would. You don't need Taz anyway.
Amazing!
See? But I think with Taz, I don't have to hold, yeah, so that will give you a little boost. But if you let him do that too much, he'll try to eat you, I think. Or if you just set him near Taz. See? Yeah. Another small detail. We'll go over here next.
Over here! Come over here!
This one is strictly for Bugs.
Because Taz is a little, well, primitive.
Primitive.
Yeah, just let him
Better
talk.
luck next time, King Kong.
To climb
Calm
a
down.
rope, a pole, or even a tree, jump toward it. Once you're clinging to it, you can move up, down, or you can jump to release it.
That's not a new thing, although we've never really climbed anything this huge before in circumference. I
Amazing!
missed a carrot. I must get that carrot. I don't know what the purpose of carrots are. Right away, you probably won't, but later on, you'll actually get to do mini games, I think. And if you don't have to pay carrots if you don't want to, unless you fail the mini game. I believe that's how it works. We'll find out, though. Again, we've already played this, so some of this stuff I should remember. It feels like it was just yesterday. It wasn't. I may have played it in last year at the same time period, the same exact hour, and the same exact day. These characters are not of any certain time period, but I believe they're like, I don't know what country that clothing is from. It's either German. Hey, what'd you punch Taz for? He didn't do anything. What a dirt.
Ooh. Don't worry. When this happens, locate a special delivery box like this and kick it.
That was
Go,
already there.
Try it.
Boxes.
What was I thinking?
Ta-da! Great, isn't it? When one of you is out of energy, the other continues the quest alone. To bring back the lost companion, find a special delivery box and break it. When you're both
I
out
do
of
have to
energy,
press right.
you lose a try and must restart from the nearest special delivery box.
In case you're really curious of that. I guess the part of the extra detail they put into this stuff is by the fact that you have two playable characters here. Like, Taz's hair, for example, looks really well detailed. I like that. Now, how do you make him jump? Okay. Control him with the right analog stick. I don't think we've heard that yet.
In the adventure, you'll encounter timed items, like mallets or torches, for example, and most of them can be used by bugs only. You must hurry up when using them, otherwise the item you're holding will disappear. But don't worry, it's not lost, it's just reset. And Taz, try not to eat 'em up, boy. It's very bad for your stomach. One more for bugs. Now, you have to practice your pitching abilities. Pick up small items and try to throw them on targets or enemies. That could also be very useful to trigger inaccessible switches or mechanisms. Never let Taz touch any of these one-hand objects. His basic instincts tell him to eat 'em up, and that's bad for his stomach.
You already told me that, Granny. But this time I'll actually try it. Doesn't seem to care too much. We have to do all these in order to get the gears. Very good, yes. A bit of a completionist, so I am sad that I actually skipped Granny's dialogue there. I know, it's kind of pathetic, isn't it? But, hey.
Over here! Come over
I can splice it in. That'll make me happy. Grab an audio clip. Boom.
Taz first has to push these big boxes and lift, drop, and stack the little ones. Ready? Go to work. Here's a trick. Use the camera to look around you. That sometimes helps in cramped locations.
And frankly, this is kind of useful to know. Like, I'm legitimately... No.
Taz first has to...
Granny, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to talk to you. It's somewhat useful to hear what she has to say, and entertaining in this case, you know. Especially when they react to it. Eating iron boxes is not primitive, apparently. The first instinct here is to not eat them. Not quite. That shadow again. Unfortunately, PS2s, they don't really allow you to make detailed shadows as much.
Excellent.
I think they're called volumetric shadows. So, you know, they're all round circles in this case. PS2 games. Probably, if you go back and play them, they would have, you know, the Bugs Bunny games in particular, they would probably have better shadows. I think at least Sheep Raider has a shadow of Ralph, though. We'll be playing that soon, so see what that looks like. Okay, 2 more clocks. They should all be up here, maybe? I think so.
Over here! Come over here!
Oh, yeah, actually, there's one below. Okay, so yeah.
One more for bugs only. Bugs, you must use your earcopter ability to land softly on fragile surfaces, as well as your sneak ability to move silently. It will be very useful. Now, reach the pole and climb up it. Then, pick up the gear. Go, and, oh yes, beware of the dog.
Why do you even have the dog there, Granny? Is there a valuable reason? Oh, wow, the copter lets you travel. You don't have to go... Yeah, that's cool. You don't have to just stay in one place. Matter of fact,
Excellent.
gotta go back and get the carrots. That's how the Sky Glider works in R. In Ape Escape, the first game, it's like that, where you can actually go forward like that. But in Ape Escape 2 and 3, you go straight up, then you go straight down. You can't actually control your movement any. And the stink ability is a lot faster, actually, I think. Like I think it's usually a lot slower. Minor things, but still.
Ouch!
I was gonna kick him, but
Over here! Come over
would probably not win out well. Like a bunny versus a dog, who's gonna win? Good question.
To get yourself underground, find a rabbit hole and dive into it. When a hole is obstructed, use Taz to dig it open. Unfortunately, because underground traveling is rabbit business, only bugs can do it.
Naturally.
Why does Taz need to spin anything then? Like, is that part of his instincts too? Like, how does that work? I know the spinning part, but why would he want to? Why am I walking slow? Okay, L3 lets you walk slowly. Toggle between the two. I don't know why you'd want to do that. I guess go across nice failure. New sound effects. And the stars! I don't know if there were stars before.
Excellent. Now you can move in all directions and also bump several objects from below. Just slip under them and jump. Exit rabbit holes the same way. Good luck!
That's also so you can look back at dialogue you missed. Pretty sure you don't have to continue the dialogue if you don't want to. It won't end automatically. I think it'll let you better digest information before continuing.
Excellent! Now that you've found all the gears, let's fix the Aztec era. Excellent! Just a couple of things before the adventure begins. Let me introduce you to a series of objects and concepts which appear in the game.
I'm all ears, Granny.
The time gem is the core of your quest. Without it, the time regulator cannot function properly. You must absolutely retrieve and bring back the gem. I have detected its presence in the Aztec era.
Here I
After the
can't
time
continue. I'm
gem,
just gonna put
the
the
time
controller down.
regulator gears are the most important objects of your adventure.
I still have to press
They're
back,
used to
though.
stabilize the time regulator. To fix the machine, collect the gears and recover the time gem. Simply touch a gear to collect it. It'll magically spin and fly back to Greenwich. These
Actually, how you
Acme
say
boxes
Greenwich.
are hidden in each level. Breaking all of them will reveal the regulator gear. Several characters of different eras have been accidentally hurled out of their proper era. You must find them all and return them to their respective world by just touching them. Search carefully. They're sometimes hidden. A clapboard represents a try. When there are no tries left, the game is over. They can be found everywhere along the game. To collect them, just walk over them to add them to the clapboard counter. The carrots are your fuel, your energy. If your energy bar drops, you can increase it with carrots. When your energy bar is full, the carrots are simply collected. In some cases, a certain number of carrots is required to activate objects or access new areas. The boss tokens are keys to open the boss levels. Find all the boss tokens in an era, and you'll get access to its era boss location. Here's a very important thing.
So we're gonna zoom in.
You can save anywhere in the game. Just go to the pause menu and select the save option. Your progress will be saved, but not your exact position. You can see your progress in the game by using the inventory. This tells you the number of gears or boss tokens you've collected, the number of Acme boxes you broke, and the number of lost characters you've returned to their respective worlds. If you need additional help, go to the pause menu and select the Help option. You can also consult the game booklet. All the information you need is in there. Okay, that's all for now, folks. You've done a splendid job. I'm very proud of you. It's now time to begin your exciting adventure. Let me show you the way. Now, the Aztec door is opened. Good luck!
I'm gonna need more than luck with this guy around. In fact, I think I'm gonna need a flea dip.
Okay, so Granny, small bits of information at once is best, otherwise you get kind of annoyed of it. But if you want to thank me for actually going through that, then, well, okay. And the door appears because render distance, yay. I don't get how any of this magical stuff works and stuff, but it works. Just works. Don't know. Don't question it. Okay, so this is the best part about the game, hands down. I love the inventory screen. It's just like Sparrow the Dragon, the first game, which I actually like more than the Atlas and the guidebook. The guidebook and stuff is a novel idea, but the design of it, the first game, looks better, I guess.
Out of my way, Rabbit! This is one filthy rich duck coming through.
Come back here, you rockin' frackin' varmint! I wants that treasure! Where'd it go? Where'd it go?
I think he went that way.
You better not be trying to trick me, Rabbit, or we'll be having you for supper with corn and mashed potatoes.
Nice of you to invite me, Doc, but I had a big lunch, so if it's all the same with you, I think I'll skip supper.
Well, no, he's joking, but that tells you what time of day this happened in. Although time travel again, I don't know when exactly everything, you know, it's just kind of she'd have to tell us more information on how the time machine works. We know it just works. Don't question that, but it's just it's too complicated, I suppose. Okay, so now we're in the Aztec era, and this is actually where I'll tell you guys to catch you next time, or catch me next time, or watch next time. Was there? Yeah, the camera control we can't actually look up, I don't think. Unfortunately, I want to see the detailed levels and stuff. Not so detailed because the fog distance and stuff, but it's there. The music is awesome. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks for watching. Month of the Animated is here. This time around, we're doing an animated showdown. A best of the best showdown between all things animated. The winner decided by you. The winner will go on to have one of its video games represented in a full series of videos. Here's the first match. Animaniacs versus Tiny Toon Adventures.